Okay, I'm here fixing my power windows. I've recently picked up a 94 Ford Explorer, um, and it's, a vehicle that I just got a few little issues and knickknacks, but overall is pretty clean and in good shape. So I'm just kind of fixing some of the stuff on it that doesn't work because I'm going to use it for a commuter vehicle because it's older, it's cheap to work on, and easy to work on. So, uh, anyhow, my driver's window would not go up or down, but I could hear the window and the door making, running. So I did a little digging into it, and I've got the motor uh, pulled out from the window regulator, which is basically the gear drive and the bracket system that rolls your window up and down. And with this plugged in and this out, the gear was spinning. So I thought, well, that's weird. Why is my window not going down? I held a screwdriver here and kind of put a bind on it, and the shaft would spin and the gear would roll. So what I've done is I've taken this apart, and I'm going to show y'all a quick, easy way to kind of repair this. There's a snap ring here, which I've already got this disassembled to make it quicker. So you take that snap ring off. I use 2 screwdrivers to get it. There's one screw that holds this little dust cover on. It's got a seal, but it's really not weather tight or whatever. It's just to hold grease, which I've already cleaned this out kind of. So you take that screw out, and then from there, you want to gently pry this plate up and take it off. Okay, so here's the innards of the power window motor. So once you've got that snap ring, this will just slide right off, and you can see that underneath it, it's got these little undulations that are made to retain a small dowel. And these dowels, they're plastic. This is the only one that was left in this motor. And let me just pull this thing out. If I can get it, my finger's a little too big. And you can see that it's broken. Okay, it's been chewed up, and this is designed to happen. Those dowels are kind of sacrificial. It keeps the motor, when your window gets in a bind, let's say, I don't know, somebody's hand gets stuck in a door, or your dog's head, or whatever. It keeps the worm gear that the motor drives from chewing up these main plastic drive gears while it's in a bind. So all you've got to do is simply replace this. A lot of people, you can kind of put whatever you want to in there. Dorman is an auto parts manufacturer. You can find some of their stuff in the help section. Although I've never seen one, they do make a repair kit. It comes with this gear and the 3 dowels that go in these corners. For this year model, the 94 Explorer, and probably most of the 90s Ford, it's Dorman part number 774409. And you can see that kit if you just Google power window motor gear or Dorman power window motor gear. You'll see a bunch of kits depending on your vehicle. I'm not going to show how to get this in and out of the car because everyone's different, but most of them, Ford, Chevy, Dodge, are all going to kind of have a similar deal probably. Even some of the foreign cars, you just got to pull it apart and look. But yeah, so I'm just going to find some random BS and put in there. I know the diameter. Here's an old dust mop. Don't worry, babe, I'm not going to chop your mop up. But it's about the same diameter, so I could take a hacksaw and just cut me 3 little pieces out of there and stick them in there and put it back together, and I'll have power windows, and maybe just hide this from my wife. I probably won't do that. That's a good deal. But you see what I'm saying? You can find different little things, the same diameter plastic to fit back in there. 7/16 nuts I've seen people use in other videos, which you know, that can cause the rest of this to get chewed up if you get it in a vine. So try to find something plastic or rubber. Uh, you know, I wouldn't use wood dowels; they'll deteriorate and disintegrate over time. So something plastic or metal or even copper tubing or maybe even some tiny PVC pipe. Or another idea might, like Lowe's or Home Depot might carry some hard plastic tubing for like water plumbing or something that's small like this that you could cut and set in here. So anyways, that's how you can fix your power windows for pretty much nothing, maybe a few bucks. This power window, that kit, that part number I told you about, that's about 30 bucks at a parts store, AutoZone or O'Reilly's or whatever. I did see them online for literally about half of that price. So that will keep you from spending the 50 to 60 bucks to buy an aftermarket motor, or even more for an original Ford motor. The motor works, don't need to buy that whole thing, we'll just fix what we got. So anyways, hope this helps somebody and gives some people a few more ideas on what they can use to fill these engagement sacrificial rollers for this window motor. And maybe in the future, you know, it'll help somebody out. So that's it.